All right, and then the other draw. This is a straight up draw due to an illegal knee on it, probably in the scorecards. But Lando Venata and Bobby Green fight to a draw. Pretty goddamn close fight, regardless. But Venata had like 4 takedowns and everything. Just that illegal knee, man. I think that fucked it for him.
First off, that wasn't really a knee. It was more like an illegal higher thigh.
Yeah.
But you know what, though, man? This draw, I ain't mad at all. This was, listen, how often, that might be a first. I don't know. How often is a motherfucking fight a draw and fight of the night? That's how you know it was a good fight. That shit got fight of the night and it was a motherfucking draw. That was a fucking great fight. Lando Venata might be one of the most creative fucking fighters we've ever seen in the UFC since John Cheater Bones Jones. And Bobby Green kind of surprised me with his jab. He was fucking Venata's face up. Venata looked like shit. I heard he went to the hospital too after the fight. So that was fucking fantastic, man. That was like, that's the shit that we all tune in for. If you didn't like that fight, you ain't a fight fan, Jack. Yeah, that was a fucking very, very fun fight. And one of those kind of rare fights where, first off, it being a draw makes it rare, but like nobody lost anything.
They weren't even mad.
It's like they both got a W. I ain't mad at neither one of them. I don't feel like anybody lost anything. Both of their status are elevated, and I can't wait to see both of them fight again. I'd rather they didn't fight each other, ironically enough, because it's like that. It's like a very good movie. We don't need a Goodfellas Part 6. That's it. Yeah. Let those cats fight other people, and I'll be super stoked for the new stylistic matches up with both of them going forward.
And Joey Tremendous asking rematch Venata versus Green, so I guess the answer is no for you. So
nah, man. But that was too good. It will never be topped. So no. Just I'm high on both of them. Let them go do their things elsewhere.
Yeah, since you put it that way, I agree with you, man. I was kind of down for a rematch, but now you put it that way, it's a good, really, really good point. I don't want to see sequel to a fight that was that good.
Maybe later, a year or two down the line, if they come back up and they win like 4 fights in a row apiece, then the rematch would be dope. But right now, let's let it be, man. That was a great fight. Let's see what they can do elsewhere.
If they rematch, I want to see something on the line. Maybe not a title shot. Maybe not like a title, but maybe like a title shot or a path to a title. Something on the line. Yeah, rematch. No,
couple fights from now, a year from now or something. Let's see what this did for them. Let's see how they grow.
And then I'll read off the last few fights, and you tell me which one you want to stop at here. Pearl Gonzales loses to Poliana Botello via the decision. Too much shooting by Pearl. She was holding the striking early, and then she tried to become a wrestler. The fuck was that?
Let's take a quick a yield sign on this fight. Take a quick minute just to take a nice quick shit on it. It almost put me to fucking sleep. Maybe that's the reason why I'm fucking so high on that Bobby Green Venata fight, because it was coming after that fucking shit. Woo, that fight sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty fucking bad. Oh Jesus Christ! I just had real quick on salaries. DJ got 370,000 total. And Ferguson got 500 grand. He got 250 to show, 250 to win. That's pretty shitty pay. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's kind of fucking bullshit though, the way they're paying.
Well, I mean, that's before pay-per-view points though, right?
Sure. Now, this is the first time DJ gets pay-per-view points, which is why he got that flat rate, because he's gonna get pay-per-view points. I don't know about Tony, but because he's not a champion until tonight. But for sure, DJ. And again, and the Pearl thing, if you're gonna start off striking, you look really good fucking striking. Keep fucking striking. I don't know who the fuck told you to start shooting
and pushing her against the fence like that and holding her there.
Oh, and then
that shit was just.
Here's the thing. Sure, go ahead, control the fucking fight, do your thing. And Rose says Verdun got 400,000. Do your thing, man. You're a veteran. But he kept.
God damn.
Yeah, she kept pinning that chick to the fucking cage, right? And then ate a shitload of elbows. Like, I got tired of hearing Travis Brown elbows from Joe Rogan. That's how many fucking times she hit her with him. So of course you're gonna lose that fight, but
Yeah, that shit was weak.
Yeah, back to the drawing board, man. All right. Next up, Matt Schnell gets the decision win over Marco Beltran. And then that fight was kind of standard, really. It wasn't.
Yeah, that fight, I wouldn't call that fight weak, but it was a little meh. It was a decent fight, but it wasn't nothing great about it.
I tell you what, it bothered me because I seen Marco Beltran fight before he even got into the show, into the Tough Line America. He's a good boxer, and all he did was do kicks, which tells me that he was afraid of the Chanel kids striking, and he should have been. His combos are fucking good.
The Chanel kid's boxing did look crisp.
It's crisp as
So
fuck.
maybe he knew he didn't have nothing for him with them hands and tried to utilize his kicks.
Fucking Art Bell. He goes, Art Bell in the comments says, Eddie has a very Mexican red muscle shirt. Thank you. Anyway.
You know what's fucking weird? I've been wearing a red fucking tank top the last 2 days. I almost threw it on. So fucking glad I didn't.
Yeah, no, we'd match be weird. All right, and then the other second fight of the night was John Moraga against Magomed Bulatov, and John Moraga landing a nasty combo. First, I think he landed like the overhand right, rocked that dude. Then he landed a head kick, and then the left hook finished it off. Dropped Bulatov bad. Look,
that was a Mike Tyson left hook. Jack.
Yeah. Look, for a guy that's been so up and down in MMA, they tried to fucking stop him from using the Bone Thugs song before this fucking fight, and then Bone Thugs put in a call on his behalf, and they called him back like, "Hey, dog, you can use that song. Don't worry about it." Like, that was pretty sick, dude. And then he goes out and finishes the fight that way. His reaction, I'm telling you right now, John Moraga is the most family man you'll ever meet in your life. All right, like he's a family man first. His fighting is almost just his day job. You know what I mean? It's or his night job, whatever you want to call it. That was fucking awesome to see because I'm a fan of Moraga, and I'm just glad he got the bonus too, for real.
Yeah, man, that was a fucking impressive performance by Moraga. And I tell you what, man, even though the Russian kid got starched out, he showed flashes of why we thought he would be that big. So, listen, John Moraga can throw them things. They got him all the way to a motherfucking title shot one time. And even though flyweight's fucking, a little light, he still obviously can hurt people. Mm-hmm. Anybody can get knocked out, man. I still think the Russian kid's probably going to be who we think he is.
In the long run, yeah, he'll be better.
Yeah. You just, when you're fighting a cat like John Moraga who can fucking hit like that, you got to be very careful, especially in that motherfucking. That was the first round, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was early.
It was early. But early in the first round, Jack, you got to watch it or he'll Mike Tyson you.
I'll tell you what, it's always when you're fighting someone that has a why they fight, and it's as precious as his is with his family and his kids and all that. It don't matter what the odds are. As Art Bell pointed out, his Moraga victory is shock of the night. Loss was assumed by everyone. He was the biggest underdog on the card, I believe.
Yep.
And I think he was a bigger underdog than Borg was to DJ. So, I mean, for him to finish it that way, that's huge. Whoever bet Moraga,
it's hard. It's weird when somebody with that type of stopping power becomes that type of an underdog.
Yeah.
Because, I just knew Ray Borg didn't have that stopping power. Even when Moraga fought DJ, the fight had a little bit of excitement to it because you knew if he clipped him, he could knock DJ out. Now, of course, he didn't, but, he's got that stopping power. You can't never count a guy like that out. When a motherfucker can punch like that, you've got to give them that respect because they can do exactly what fucking John Moraga did tonight to your ass.
Yeah, Moraga. The game plan against Moraga is to get the fuck out the way and don't get hit and grapple with him.
You got to be cool with him. You got to be cool in the beginning because he's got a lot of fucking power, man.
100%. Respected. And then first fight of the night was a shitload of leg kicks by Brad Tavares on the house. Latest was a decision win by Brad. A lot of leg kicks again. A lot of leg kicks. Crisp jab. Talos Latest slowed down. Got bloody. Couldn't use that front leg anymore. And Brad Tavares had a piston speed fucking jab. So good fight for him for sure.
Yeah. Not much to be said about that fight. Talos Latest is long in the tooth. That motherfucker had gray hairs in his beard and shit. It's time for Talos to. I don't want to be that guy and say he should hang him up, but let's just say it's time for him to get ushered out to Bellator or Ryzen or some shit like that. This last run in the UFC was probably about all Talos had in the tank.
All right, I'll ask you two questions here. One, your most impressive fighter. Who looked the most impressive tonight? Or who were you most impressed with?
Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson, man. I mean, I don't love the guy, but I think that he had probably the stiffest competition on the card, and he finished them. Actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? The proof was in the pudding. He did the damn thing, and Kevin Lee is no joke. So, Tony.
I'm actually gonna go with someone that lost. I like Ray Borg in this one. You're right. Overmatched, didn't belong in there. Balls out still, all hard. Fucking shoulder was about to get ripped out of its fucking socket, and still hung in there, man.
That listen, I'll give you this. That is a good point. I will give Ray Borg that. He didn't lay down.
Yeah.
He was throwing them things. He definitely was trying to win. He did not come there to lose. So I will give Ray Borg that. He fought hard.
100%. Ray Borg, 24 years old. He'll be back. He'll be back.
He fought valiantly, for sure.
Definitely. All right. And then the other fight is who disappointed you the most in this whole card?
Can I say Derek Lewis?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say that because, like I said, I mean, if he was really hurt, then I should shut the fuck up because I know how bad back spasms are. But I mean, I really wanted to see him versus Fabricio, and fucking Fabricio versus the big ticket wasn't doing a whole lot for me. Nobody else really disappointed me. It was a pretty fun fight card. I knew what happened to Ray Borg, I thought would happen. The main event was a toss-up, so that kind of shook out the way. I'm not surprised. Derek Lewis not making the card it really disappointed the shit out of me.
Yeah, I was disappointed in the fact that we didn't get to see Will Brooks against Nick Lentz.
Oh,
I really wanted that fight.
I forgot all about that. That was a fucking big time bummer too, man. I forgot all about that. Yeah. So imagine that, right? This was a really good card. We get the fucking Will Brooks Nick Lentz fight, and Derek Lewis stays on the card, and this could have been a real fucking card to remember, man. That sucks.
Yeah, that was going to be a fucking crazy fight. And if anyone hasn't heard, Nick Lentz had problems cutting weight. Surprise, motherfucker had also awful time cutting weight every time. And then my second would be just like Priya Rose says, I had no expectations, but Pearl was the most frustrating thing to watch. 100%. I was definitely bummed out watching her fight because it was just like, come on, chick, like.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Get the fuck out. Yeah, what are you fucking doing? I wonder what the fuck her coaches were telling her. Like, come on, man. The fuck? Tell her to stand back up.
Motherfuckers love it to be a soldier. Must maintain